You know what, I was actually just thinking about all of the sneaker releases that we had this year in 2021 so far, and I was just thinking like, damn, we actually have had some really dope stuff that's released. And even though we literally just passed the first quarter, I thought, you know what, it's actually something I'd really like to do, is just take a look back at all of the sneakers that have released over these 3 months and compile a top 10 list of my favorite shoes that have released over this beginning part of 2021. I'm gonna run through my number 10 to my favorite sneaker that have dropped so far. And then when we get to the end of the year, we can always look back at this video and be like, how well did that number 1 spot hold up with the future releases that are coming forwards this year? Here are my top 10 favorite sneakers that have released in 2021 so far. At number 10 on my list, I have the Nike Dunk Low Black and White. So we really have seen no shortage of Nike Dunk Lows and highs to release this year in 2021. I mean, they literally have been almost every single week, or for sure every single month. I mean, we could almost make a whole separate top 10 video just on Nike Dunks, because Nike is seriously pushing these things out. The Syracuse highs were debatably going to take this one's spot. However, I just thought, you know what, this one is so wearable, and there's something about the plain black and white when you stick it on your foot, you just think like, damn, this looks so clean. So number 9 on my list, the next one. This one may be a little bit controversial. However, I did have a long, hard think about this one, and truly, I like this sneaker so much. This may even be on my top 10 list at the end of the year. And this one is the Jordan 1 High Patina. So these only kind of just released. I did put a review out on these, and I really like these guys. I know there are a lot of people who maybe don't like these, but these are just so clean. The materials are super dope. I'm someone who really appreciates materials, and a lot of the times when it comes to a Jordan 1, we may get a really dope colorway, but the materials may just feel a little bit plasticky or trash. However, with this one, it definitely feels like they went a little bit more above and beyond. I love the theme of this shoe being kind of rusty and oxidized and, you know, kind of worn down. Now, again, I don't believe these have released yet out in the US, but when they do, I'm telling you guys, this is a very solid Jordan 1. If this is a colorway you like, definitely try and grab it, because I don't think you will be let down. And number 8 on my list, and this one is, yes, another pair of Dunks. Well, let me just pull this one up. Oh, it's the black and white. No, this is the Court Purple SB Nike Dunk Low. I don't know what the camera's picking up or what it isn't, but can you tell which one is which? Anyway, this is a super clean colorway, and again, because of the white and the black, it's no surprise that this one shows up being, I guess, kind of similar to the black and white Dunk Low. But I like the Court Purple colorway because it reminds me of the Court Purple Jordan 1, and I think when it's just on a low top, which again, I kind of like low top shoes in general, so this one is definitely going to be a solid one for me. But yeah, definitely number 8 on my list, but let's keep it moving. Number 7 on my list is a pair of shoes that I don't have with me today because I'm waiting for a future colorway that I know is coming very soon. However, the sneaker model in general is one that I definitely think deserves to be on this list, and that is the New Balance 5740. This pair of shoes, man, I did a review on the kind of white with the colorful back colorway, and I thought it was so comfortable. The materials were so dope. The price point was so dope. I love New Balance. Like, in fact, pair of shoes that I'm wearing right now and that I wear a lot of the time is this 327, one of my favorite sneakers to release from 2020. And the New Balance 5740 is super clean as well. Now, I actually didn't keep that white and colorful backing one because I thought the colorway just wasn't really right for the time being. I mean, winter time. I saw the New Balance had a gray colorway in the works, and I thought, you know what, this gray colorway is so good looking. I'm not going to keep this white one. I'm going to wait for this gray one. So I don't believe we actually have a release date for that gray one, but listen, number 7 on my list is 100% the gray colorway of the New Balance 5740 and just the New Balance 5740 model in general. Number 6 on my list, and this one could arguably be bumped up a little bit, a couple places, because I really do like this pair of shoes a lot, and that is the Yeezy 700 V1 Sun. really just lights up the camera. Like, look how many colors and just how crazy of a colorway this Yeezy 700 is. So with the lower retail price and with this crazy colorway, I think I just had to get this one in hand. Now, I didn't manage to get these on release day because these were super limited. I did have to pay resale, and I'm glad I pulled the trigger back then because now these are going for even more. So this is for sure a pair of sneakers that definitely needs to be in my top 10 and arguably could be higher, but I think this is a fantastic colorway. Very, very crazy. Something that I think will really go hard in the summertime. Number 5, unfortunately, is a pair of shoes that I don't have as well because I just could not for the life of me get my hands on this pair of shoes, and it is the Jordan 4 Taupe Haze. If you tune into the channel regularly, you know that I made kind of a top 10 most anticipated sneakers for 2021 list back at the beginning of the year, and the Jordan 4 Taupe Haze was at one of the top. I can't remember what number I put it at, but either way, I love the Jordan 4, and this brown Taupe Haze colorway is something that I was super excited for. If I do come across a good deal for this pair of shoes, I'm 100% pulling the trigger because I feel like I will regret it because it is such a dope colorway of the Jordan 4. But for right now, number 5 on my list is definitely the Jordan 4 Taupe Haze. Number 4 on my list is another pair of Yeezys, and this one is super clean as well, that I think is going to get a lot of wear for me personally this summer, and that is the Yeezy 700 V2 Cream. Super excited that they chose to bring the 700 V2 back. I'm hoping to see a lot more 700s from Yeezy brand this year, and I think this is an extremely solid colorway. And this again came in at that lower retail price of $240 or £210 here in the UK, so for sure one that is on my list. I really like the 700 V2 Cream, and I'm sure a lot of you guys do as well. Number 3, top 3 territory, guys. This one is gonna come at no surprise to a lot of you. Again, this is my list, so this is stuff that I really like, and you know what, I want to hear what your guys' lists are down in the comment section. You don't necessarily need to do a top 10. I just want to know what your like top 3 or top 5 is. I think that would be interesting if you sound off in the comments. Now, number 3 for me is the Yeezy Foam Runner MXT Moon Grey. Now, honestly, it could really be the Sand or this MXT colorway. I think they are both super clean. In fact, I can't really decide which one I like more, but this MXT Moon Grey colorway, I guess, is the most different out of the Foam Runners to release, and for sure number 3 on my list. I've wanted the Foam Runner for a long time, and now that I have it in hand, it's just as great as I thought it would be. Super comfortable. Yes, polarizing because it looks so crazy. Yes, it has the Crocs connection. A lot of people hate on this shoe, but listen, I don't care. I really don't. I like this shoe. I'm gonna wear the shit out of it, or maybe I'm gonna wear the Sand colorway. Whichever one hits my feet this summertime, it doesn't matter. They are both dope, and this for sure is number 3 on my list. Number 2 on my list is something that I had no issue sliding into my top 3 because it's awesome, and I knew as soon as I saw it, even before I got it in hand, that I was going to love this pair of shoes, and this is the Nike Ready-Made Blazer. Again, I've already given you guys my thoughts and opinions on this pair of shoes when I did my review. I think this is an incredible pair of shoes, and now the price tag has dropped on these significantly, so you know, you don't have to feel too bad if you missed out like I did. I think this is a super clean colorway. Now, whether you want to get the black one as well, that's also a very solid option. Overall, just the aesthetics. Number 2 on my list for sure, the ready-made Nike Blazer Mid. Final one on my list, my favorite sneaker to release so far in 2021, and this one is a very strong number 1. So I don't know what the rest of the year has, but it's gonna take something pretty crazy to knock this one off number 1, and for me it is the Yeezy 450 Cloud White. another incredibly polarizing sneaker from Yeezy brand this year, and I think they are straight out the gate just killing it. This is a super clean colorway that I think a lot of us have been trying or been waiting to get for a long time. Now, obviously, I know that a lot of people don't like this. That's completely fine. That's why we all have our own top 10 list. And again, you can let me know what yours is down in the comments. But the Yeezy 450, for sure, just for kind of bringing crazy new stuff to the sneaker industry, we have to respect that on some level. Innovation and creativity, I think, should be rewarded. But that is my top 10 list of 2021 so far. Again, I'm not ruling anything out. All of these could change by the end of the year, and I will see all of you at the end of the year for that top 10 video where we can, take a look, see how well this list held up over time. But let me know what you guys think of this list. Of course, I do want to know what your guys' list is down in the comment section. Thank you so much for coming through, hanging out for yet again another video. Thank you for liking, commenting, and of course subscribing. I'll catch you all in the next one, but until then.